it's for men, it's in general. Men, we have to keep pushing. We can't stop.
No, you can't.
Black, white, Mexican, whatever, green, blue, red. Brother, we have to keep pushing. It's so important.
$1 million mentorship. So, another part that people leave out. When you get to this money, you got to be around the Makos, you got to be around the code, because you need to figure out lifestyle as well. You need to figure out how they treat women, how they treat their wives, how they treat their kids.
And Rick,
you gotta see that part of it too, because you'll bust your head. So
basically, you're saying we need a community.
You gotta have a community.
It's important to have a community, man.
Because
so do it. Come here.
We're gonna do it next.
and so it's so important, man, to have a community, man, because you guys think you do it by yourself. No, this is about us doing things on the next level, man. It's so important.
Taxes.
Before you go to taxes, you touched on something earlier I wondered. You were saying everybody know what to do when they get the check, but what do you do when things don't go right?
Oh, that's when they go right. When
from having the money,
well, even before that, I get the money. But Cole calls me up and says, "D, I need you to ball out for the next 3 months. I need you to spend it all, blow it, spend it all."
Hold on, not blow it.
He said blow it. He said blow it. He said blow it.
No.
Spend it all. He said after 3 months, I'm gonna reel you back in, because
have a good time.
That's the only way you're gonna respect it.
Have a good time, but don't get crazy, because certain things, man. When you're new to the money, man, it's a feeling of exhilaration. Like, I made this.
Freedom.
It's freedom.
Right.
And so, certain things you have to get out of your system. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'll do this. So then, let's have a reset, because money does not go on trees. You have to respect the craft that you got to get to the money, and that's so important.
And then the principle of how fast the money could leave.
Absolutely. It will leave fast.
70,000 is a lot.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, it's nothing.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so we're talking in 2024, but we're going back in years about how we've becoming entrepreneurs, man. And so it's so important for folks to realize, man, that money does not come with instructions. It's so important. It does not come with instructions, right? And so if you say that, it sets the stage of how do I move. You have to have guidance. You must have mentorship if you never had it. Some people are like, I'm good. So no, you're not good. What are you gonna invest? Who's your financial advisor? Who's your accountant? So many questions that you have to ask and delve into. And so we've been doing this for so long, man, since 99. And so we've been to the ups, downs, and ups again. And so our value proposition is like, hey, we are going to have the next generation to scale in an amazing way that they've never scaled before. Because I see a lot of people talking about, you can do this, you can do this. Like, I saw one brother on the internet, like, he was real. He was like, dude, the Burr method and this and this, that doesn't work.
The Burr method.
You setting people for failure. Facts. Right? And so we're in Atlanta. I've been doing this for, in Atlanta for a long time. And so right now, what's about to happen right now in Atlanta, man, it's about to be amazing. But we need people who are amazing, who are sharp. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
So another part of that, and I like my side of it, because even with Cole, if you start from the beginning, Cole went to Morehouse, so he got to get around some guys that kind of gave him time. I'm coming straight from high school, straight from Atlanta, straight from the east side. I'm going from 0 to 100 just right now. I got a kid already. I'm living in a hotel. Can't pay for the hotel, can't do any of that stuff. And I'm sitting there, keep in mind, I'm seeing Porsches and Benzes every day. I'm seeing all this stuff. But I think when you go to college, you have a link. You have a link, right? You have a brotherhood. You have something like we were broke at one point, but we all kind of came up together. For me, I jumped in the deep end before I had a link to anything. And Komicheal and Greg, they were my only link. So when Cole told me the best thing he could have did, which is funny because my birthday was last week, every year he would do an evaluation on my birthday and be like, "Well, you the boat." Oh, I almost left out the most important part. I go to the boat. Komicheal had like $1 million boat, man. We go out.
Yacht.
Yeah,
It's a yacht.
yacht. Facts. Facts. Yachty.
Yeah.
First yachty.
Yeah.
So we go out there. I tell Cole, I said, Cole, man, I need to holler at you. He said, and this is back in Cole Young days, so he real arrogant. Cole like, man, if you can catch me, man, you can roll. Like, where you about to head to? He gonna call you back for 3 hours. Then he like, man, I'm about to be in Lennox in like 30 minutes. I zoom up to Lennox, get to Lennox. I need to talk to him. He like, after this, man, I'm going to the boat. I gotta leave my car here and ride with him up to the boat. We get to the boat. Cole Michael said, man, I don't really respect anybody as a man who can't take care of their bills or can't pay. He said, you don't respect. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100.
He laying out the pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it 100 because I kind of sugarcoated it. He said, I don't respect you as a man because you don't take care. He's like, when I go to Africa, he was like, Lo good. He's like, my wife good. I'm in Africa for 2 months. He's like, she good. The kid's good. The nanny, everybody's good. Now, a lot of men would take that personally because you feel like, and I feel like this generation especially, because when an OG or somebody that's been somewhere talks to you direct, your feelings get involved. Right. I was too broke for my feelings to get involved. Right. Too broke for it. So you got to listen to somebody. And when he said that,
hold on, let me stop you right there. So basically, what you playing into, like, you respecting him.
Yeah.
All right.
You respect, and you got to find that's what it meant. You got to find something. That's the link. Because you can keep seeing it, you can keep reading about it, but when you actually got somebody, think about it, whether they doing it the right way or the wrong way, because everybody think we doing it the wrong way. Because if you make money, that's one thing that comes with it. Everybody, you got to be doing it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. You can't be doing it the right way. It can't be. My whole family told me not to do business with Cole. But yet at the same time, he's a person I made the most money with in my entire life. He co-signed for $1.2 million with Tammy Ash at Omni National Bank. Never forget that. Omni National Bank, and we flip houses. Again, that's a flash forward, flashback. But I tell anybody, another big part is catching the game also. What is Cole driving? What is, how's Greg move? How's everybody moving? Because they got the money, but you also need to understand how money moves. And what are they committing to? The meetings that they commit to. The things they doing with their family, things like that. So there's a lot of things. So the mentorship is not just money. I want people to be very clear about that. The mentorship, the money part, we almost can put a cap on that, cause we can put you can put a cap on that. You pay me this, I show you this. That's money part. But when it comes to life, when it comes to how you should move with this house, with this car, with the people, with the family. When I was going through my divorce, Cole scooped me up and took me to, what was his name, Cole? Your boy. You took me. He was at your house. You took me to meeting because I was down in the dumps.
Yeah, down the dumps.
And I'm making money too, I'm making money.
She left you? Or you left her?
Nah, I left. I cheated on her. I definitely cheated on her. Because we had to do. Yeah. It was she was 14 years older than me, so it was coming to, it was gonna be
yeah.
But
I'd have stayed right there.
I was down and out. Keep in mind, this is kind of a fast forward a little bit. We making money, made money. Now we going through a divorce because now my first wife is like, all right, she got the house, we got the car, we everything. I'm gonna be complacent. I don't really need to, be around as much. She became very complacent. I ended up meeting a young lady, actually one I'm married to right now. And me and her we connected. And
we strong.
We connected strong. We were friends first. So
important.
And
you gotta marry your friend.
But Cole, I was going through the divorce. I was losing weight and everything. And Cole, what's his name? Cole, your boy.
There's a couple of guys.
Yeah, he's a doctor. I think his wife was he had went through a divorce. And his wife was a doctor. Because we went to the hotel, and he sat me down to talk to me, and he was like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was like,
Morehouse cat. Who? Yeah, that's the thing. Morehouse cat.
He told me. He said, man. First of all, man.
Listen to this though.
It's so important. He said we wouldn't even be here right now. He said, get that guilt shit out your head. Get it out your head. This ain't Cole talking. This is homeboy. He just scooped me up and told me come ride with me. He said, get that guilt shit out your head. If you weren't a good father, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Cole Michael, everybody's sitting here. We're good fathers. So that's why you even here with me right now. And he's living in, I think he was going through like a $2 million divorce.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Yeah, he was going through like a $3 million divorce. Like his wife was making $3 million a year, something like that. Like it was crazy. And he was staying at the hotel behind the steak place. God, what's the name of that?
He's saying the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, he was staying.
New York Prime. That's what he's saying. New York Prime. And
he said, man, get that guilt shit out your head. And he talked to me all that night. And this was a mentorship. There was no price on that. We didn't talk about money. We didn't talk about none of that. We just talked about life. So what's the price on somebody that's been through $1 million divorce versus your divorce?
Yeah.
Giving you game on where you can't put a price on that. You can put 50,000, 100,000 on making $1 million. Pay me 100,000, I'll show you how to make $1 million. Pay me 500,000, I'll show you how to make 500. But life is the part that eats you up. You can make the money,
but you got to deal. You got to go deep in that, right?
Oh, it gets
so like you got kids, you got family,
you're going through.
and so those things are so important for black men to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And so it's extremely tough.
Absolutely.
So now you got to navigate all those.
My ex-wife was staying in the house that he was renovating.
You got to navigate all those things, man. It's very tough, and you have to keep what? You have to keep pushing. Black men, you have to keep pushing, because guess what? It's not fair to us, man. And so we have to keep pushing, man, because God blessed us to be, men of integrity. It's for men, it's in general. Men, we have to keep pushing. We can't stop. Black, white, Mexican, whatever, green, blue, red. Brother, we have to keep pushing. It's so important.
I'm gonna stop right there.
There you go.